Here's meteorologist Michelle Muscatello with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, day 2 of this 3-day heat wave here in southern New England is just as oppressive as we had envisioned it earlier this week. We are starting off looking at the record high temperatures, which today is 100 degrees. Now, we're certainly on our way to at least tying that, if not beating it by a degree or two. It's set back in 1926. The other record that we're keeping an eye on is the one for tomorrow, 97, set back in 1978. Now, we did have a 100-degree day last year. It was back on July 6th, but prior to that, it had been almost a decade, and we've actually only had just over a dozen 100-plus degree days in more than 100 years of record keeping. So it's very unusual to get this sort of heat around here. And not only are the temperatures excessive, but the humidity is running ultra high as well. It's 92 right now in Newport, 99 in New Bedford, 98 in Taunton, 95 Smithfield, and 97 in the Providence area. But one of the ways we measure moisture in the atmosphere is with the dew point temperature. I wanted to show you some of the dew points right now. And here's our scale. So anytime we get over 70 around here, it's pretty oppressive. The dew point temperature in Newport right now up in the unbearable category. Smithfield as well, 75. The dew point last hour at 11 was up to 80 in Newport. So we do have, when you combine the temperature and the humidity, those excessive heat indices. So 108 is what it feels like in Newport right now. Smithfield's at 108. It feels like 111 in New Bedford. Feels like 106 in Providence, and a hot 97 in Westerly. Dry skies, though, despite all the humidity and the heat around. There are no thunderstorms right now, and we're not forecasting any. Live city cam shows just lots of blue skies out there. It's a hazy afternoon, but staying that way with temperatures around 100 for several hours this afternoon. 5 o'clock in the evening, still at 97 degrees. We're going to see Central Falls at 101, downtown Providence around 102, Rumford at 100, Pawtucket at about 100, while the West Bay temperatures here triple digits. Still thinking upper 90s to near 100 on the East Bay, and we are going to see the highs at the coastline in Newport at about 93 or 94. Hope Valley at 98, Coventry 101 for a high. Just excessive heat, hazy sun, generally a west wind. The reason Westerly is a little bit cooler, you have more of a southwest, a little sea breeze there in Westerly right now. 100 in Burrillville, 101 in Johnston, Situate at about 100 for the afternoon. The heat index again 110 or higher for the afternoon hours. Fall River at about 100. 95, my forecasted high in Middletown, and Seekonk right around 100 degrees. So visibility is about 8 to 10 miles right now on the bay. High tides at 1:31 in the afternoon. We had a low tide at 6:22 this morning. Heading out to the beaches, the air temperature right along the shore is very hot. Now, great beach day to get away from this heat, but there's a moderate risk of rip currents in our local waters along the south shore. So definitely use extra caution if you plan to go in. Water temperatures around 72, safe sun time 15 minutes. Still blazing hot for that evening commute, 94 to 99, and then overnight tonight, it's going to take a long time before the temperatures cool off significantly. In fact, by 10 o'clock in the evening, we're still at 80. By midnight, we're starting to drop down into the upper 70s, but lows only fall to about the mid 70s tonight. Saturday at the beach, another nice one, 90 degrees. Sunday, we finally cool off and break out of this heat wave. Temperatures will get back into the 80s for next week, but we have today and tomorrow to get through. Now, the good news about tomorrow, the humidity should be dropping through the night and during the day tomorrow, so a little bit more bearable. Thunderstorm possible Saturday night, but I think a better chance of thunderstorms as we head into Monday night and early Tuesday. It does look like temperatures next week will be more average for late July, which is in the low and mid 80s. You can get your updated Futurecast 24/7 on our website, WPRI.com.